making his way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
Once told me he carries his family legacy as a badge of honor that fuels his confidence that cannot be broken. The minute the coaching melted its song hit, Roman Reigns changes the feeling in the middle. All about the show. Plain and simple. We will guarantee whenever Roman Reigns enters an arena, he stirs up incredible emotion within the WWE Universe. It's all about his yard.
And here's the problem. Weighing in at 210 pounds,
Daniel Bryan is here. And the Yes movement is in full effect. Self-made superstar. Daniel Bryan's so proud of the fact that he didn't have the hype machine. He didn't have all the praise and promotion. He became a star because he earned his way and he earned the respect of the WWE Universe. Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'll just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Last man standing matches are about as barbaric as they come, guys. It's all about pummeling your opponent to the point where they can no longer stand.
Roman Reigns calls the ring his yard, and I don't expect him to give it up tonight.
Well, Big Dog's on the hunt, and I wouldn't want to be in the sights right now.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Running STO quits.
Nicely done.
You know, I'd say matches like this really drive superstars to take risks they normally wouldn't take. An example that immediately comes to mind would be Shane McMahon's action in Unforgiven in 2003. Well done.
To elaborate more than that Unforgiven 2003 match Corey was talking about, that night we saw Shane leap off the top rope of the Unforgiven set down toward his opponent Kane. And unfortunately for Shane, however, Kane moved at the last moment, and it was all academic from there. The referee could not do it. Shane was not getting up. Ooh, what impact! Suplex. So me. It's no secret, guys, that the last man standing match tests a superstar like no other contest. No one else in the rules dictate you must decimate your opponent so much that they cannot answer the count of 10.
Courageous athleticism on the hook run. The thing about the unique rules of this match, as Michael was saying, is that superstars will go to amazing extremes to keep their opponents down for a 10 count. That's a truth, Six. The last man standing has definitely resulted in some unique usage of everything from. He's looking at it. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Oh boy, he is rolling. Striking at will. That creates a big opening here. What a combination. Cole, that might just do it here. The last man standing match is more than 3 times as long as a traditional match. After all, you only need to keep your opponent down for a 3 count in a traditional match. This might be it. Oh my. Beautiful side Russian leg sweep. On the topic of traditional matches versus last man standing matches, Cody makes a great point. In matches such as this, you have to keep your opponent down for a count of 10. So, no doubt about that one. Now, Roman Reigns needs to capitalize on this opportunity. Belly-to-belly suplex. How'd you do it? Got it. Good there. Yeah, let's take another look. And this match is going to continue. But we've seen some pretty creative pushes the last man standing matches over the years, and perhaps one of the most creative took place at Extreme Rules 2010 when John Cena duct taped Batista's legs together. These guys are giving it to everything they've got. Byron, regarding that Cena Batista match you mentioned, not only did the Animal lose that night, but it was also likely one of the most embarrassing moments of his career. Of course it was, Cole. Wouldn't you be embarrassed if you struggled to stand because your feet were taped together? Come on. That'll do some serious damage. Seems like these guys are letting out a lot of pent-up frustration tonight. This match ain't over yet. Oh, he turns it around. Oh, chest. Here we go. Not over yet. He's got him on his heels and shows no signs of letting up. Nobody controls the pace of a match. What like this? Bringing it back between the ropes. What's it? That's a finish. A second. This one's over, guys. Oh, he's in trouble here. That's what he was looking for, Michael. He's got it. Let's see it once more. Yeah, this match is all over. Man, let the ref do his job. Chaos, madness, pandemonium. Roman Reigns is out for everyone else in WWE is a failure. What a decisive victory for Roman Reigns. Just incredible. Let's take another look at the incredible hardcore action. These guys showed flash in this match. The flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well. You know, the match was solidly entertaining, but I really hope these guys can take it to the next level. Regardless, nobody's asking for their money. Look out, down he goes.
making his way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion,
Not a good guy. He's not a bad guy. He's just the guy. And at this point in his career, that is flat out undisputed. Shoulders and will continue to do so well into the future. But Roman has that swagger. Roman has that confidence. And Roman has that message to the entire roster of WWE. If you think you can stop him, try. Okay. 2 minutes for to meet the Undertaker at WrestleMania. And well on his way to being an all-time great. Big red.
Eastern Province, from parts of the weighing in at 323 pounds, Cage.
One of the most sadistic superstars ever to step foot in the ring. A true tortured soul. Remorseless, cold, and absolutely destructive. A monster's abomination extracted from your childhood nightmares. Since 1997, few superstars have caused as much havoc. This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one. I don't think we're going to see too many headlocks or arm bars in this one, guys. Those might work in a traditional match, but not in an environment like this. Roman Reigns calls the ring his god. I don't expect him to give it up tonight. The big dog's on the hunt. I wouldn't want to be in his sights right now. Nothing leg sweep. Set up for a harsh impact. Not every ounce of that one. This could be over. I don't know if Kane can recover. Strategy against Kane? I don't know. How about retiring from sports entertainment? Look, you have to stay away from the demon's power. Kane is so strong, he can mutilate the opponent with his bare hands. When it comes to Kane, the physical and demonic powers of this monster are one and the same. A superstar cannot afford to have the demon pulverize them with move after move. It won't last very long. It seems impossible to be able to stay away from Kane's crushing power. But if the superstar has the unenviable task of going up against the demon, it's what they're going to have to do. Man, what a slam! And no luck against Kane there. History was with Roman Reigns, 32nd WrestleMania in Dallas, Texas. The big dog was on the hunt that night and defeated Triple H to become the WWE champion in front of more than 100,000 screaming members of the WWE Universe. On that night, Reigns would not be denied. He's got him on his heels. Good night. And that's what I call making a statement. Anytime a WWE championship changes hands, it's historic. The conflict between Triple H and Roman Reigns was so intense that the only place the differences could be settled was WrestleMania. The odds were against Roman Reigns in every possible way after the 30-second showcase of the Immortals. The game Triple H was ready to take Reigns down once and for all, But the Big Dog had other ideas as he beat the odds and became WWE champion.
Oh, what a slam. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
I'm no mathematician, guys, but by my calculations, the last man standing match is more than 3 times as good as a traditional match. After all, you only need to keep your opponent down for a 3-count in a traditional match. Big slam. And the beat goes on. Yeah, baby deal. On the topic of traditional matches versus last man standing matches, Corey makes a great point. In matches such as this, you have to keep your opponent down for a total of 10, which oftentimes results in increased brutality and danger, Michael. Oh boy, he is rolling. Really a back suplex. He's taking a lot of punishment. Reigns might not be able to come back from that. Oh, yes. They all the way down on you. Guys, one of my favorite matches from the In Your House era would have to be December 1996 Armageddon Rules match between the Executioner and the Undertaker, which many say was a precursor to today's Last Man Standing match. Big shoulder tackle. He's like, wide open here. I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed from having it back. Enemy hits this. This one's over. Stay. Oh boy. Straight down. A crushing blow by Kane. Now he reverses it. Here we go. Roman Reigns can be a little over the top sometimes. Definitely works for him. Introduced by Chris Jericho back in 2005, the Money Bank Ladder match became one of the most anticipated matches on the WWE calendar. Roman Reigns picks up a strong victory. Let's take another look at what made that Last Man Standing match so memorable. Gotta be honest with you. I'm kind of glad that match broke. He comes out with a W, but it won't be very pretty.
Here's your winner. Corey.
Yeah. Great. And here is the Big Dog.
Following contest is a last man standing match. making his way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds.
I think it's about to be a tie.
Universal
It's no secret, guys, that the last man standing match tests the superstar like no other contest. No one else to the rules dictate you must decimate your opponent so much that they cannot answer the count of 10. Thanks for the title. And let me tell you, that thing is heavy. You gotta believe this one's over.
The thing about the unique rules of this match, as Michael was saying, is that superstars will go to amazing extremes to keep their opponents down for a 10 count.
Oh, that's the truth, Saxton. Last man standing has definitely resulted in some unique usage of everything from weapons to pay-per-view sets and everything in between. Belly to belly. Vicious. It's no secret, guys, that the last man standing match tests the superstar like no other contest. No one else to the rules dictate you must decimate your opponent so much that they cannot answer the count of 10. This is what makes it one of the best in the business. Thunderous slot connects with the championship.
Oh man, that one landed square too.
Oh, that's the impact.
Randy just slipped out Hart's way. The thing about the unique rules of this match, as Michael was saying, is that superstars will go to amazing extremes to keep their opponents down for a 10 count.
Oh, that's the truth, Saxton. Last man standing has definitely resulted in some unique usage of everything from weapons to pay-per-view sets and everything in between. Neckbreaker, driver. Connects with the championship.
Man, that one landed square too.
Here he connects with the title. And let me tell you, that thing is heavy. There. Here is Roman Reigns in position now. What's Roman Reigns putting together here? For a few years, Randy Orton brought his career to even greater heights by aligning with the Authority as the personally appointed face of the WWE. Another amazing singles contest. If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will. We will go on. But that's oh, nice.
Michael mentioned Randy Orton as the face of the WWE. Given his long history aligning with Triple H, it made perfect sense for the game to give the Viper preferential treatment. Main events and a length of Batista. What a spear from the animal. The Viper strikes again. The Viper strikes again.
Here we go.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Harsh impact. Oh, right. And attitude behind it. Here he goes.
Just when you thought you had nothing left.
Roman Reigns needs to capitalize with this opportunity. This could be all zero. Roman Reigns saw it. Distance to he is good. Well, brutal beauty we've seen just now so far here tonight. Not only that, and then Roman just slipped out halfway. Roman Reigns just too fast for him. Back between the ropes. That is what they're talking about. And let me tell you, that ring is heavy. Vicious. I'm just surprised you guys are. Great move by him right there. Yeah, let's see that one again. Oh, and he's taking off his feet. I'll tell you, he can't afford to be horizontal at this point in the match. And this match is going to continue. Oh, what impact. Things are not looking very good right now. Going to have to find a way to regroup. What a strike. No person can take much more of this, and Roman Reigns is not looking good. I don't recall the last time he looked so fatigued. He's got to fight back. The big guy is losing his stride right about now. What a driver. Well, Roman Reigns may have it. Trying to you're getting absolutely enamored boys right now. He's making a statement here with this attack. Both these superstars appear to be operating with fumes here, guys. The intensity of this match has been incredible. What a way to win a singles match. And here's another peek of the moves he saw in that match. This match wasn't exactly a barn burner, but we can't expect every superstar to be their A game every time. Yes. Oh no, he's taken down. No,
He's no winner.
that's a big win. There was a moment there where I thought he was going to go the other way. I could watch them go at it each and every week. What a match. As usual, it's good to have your practice beyond boisterous tonight. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Here at NXT, look who's back! She is!
The following contest is a last woman standing match. Making her way to the ring from Norwich, England. Hey!
Oh, the referee needs to get control of this.
Yeah, that didn't take long.
Devastating elbow.
Oh, right across the back of the neck. What a stomp. Good grief. Oh, nasty impact. Harsh impact. Yes. Backbreaker. Right to the spine. Incredible drop. No reason for that. What a stomp. Good grief. This match ain't over yet. You gotta believe this one's over. Here we go. Man, let the ref do his job. Age is rolling, so by the children. Oh, here it comes. Paige with a page turn. That's what makes her so dangerous. And she's toying with her now. Uh-oh. Rampage. Here's her chance. Paige can draw the curtains on this fight. Not over yet. Look out here. Jawbreaker. Paige better shake out the cobwebs. This isn't where Paige wants to be. What are we going to see here? Hung up on the second. Paige has never been shy, has she? I'm no mathematician, guys, but by my calculations, a last man standing match is more than 3 times as brutal as a traditional match. After all, you only need to keep your opponent down for a 3 count in a traditional match. Ooh, right to the face. All the way up and around the world. Back to the ring now. Oh, look at this. Breaker. That could be it. What a treat we have here with WWE women's superstars in action. And this match is going to continue. Paige stumbling some now. This one appears far from over, and she knows that. If she's not careful here, she might just let her opponent back into this match. This is a last man standing match, and the physical punishment has begun to take its toll. He will go on. This might be it. Oh, my. She's a lady that can crank it up at the drop of a hat. I had the chance to tour the WWE Performance Center earlier today, which was not too far from us here in Orlando. It's such an amazing state-of-the-art facility. This match ain't over yet. And she's trying to flip the script here. Easier said than done, Michael. Look at that look in her eyes. She's in the zone now. She shows signs of life. She's showing a lot more than that. Oh, man, she's rolling now. Let the ref do his job. Liv Morgan just barely got out of the way. I think she's trying to prove a point here. Might be it. The ref goes and finished. Uh-oh. Hey, that's it. That's what she needed. And you thought the first one was brutal. The last man standing match is one of the most physically demanding matches in all of WWE. This singles match is come to an end. Wow. Now let's take another look at these wonderful women in action. Critics of these ladies in the WWE might not have been very impressed, but they did do some nice things in there.
Here is your winner.
Huge victory tied for Paige. It's moves like that that makes this girl such a force to be reckoned with here in the WWE. Thank you for tuning in tonight, folks. We hope you enjoyed that great match. Here comes the dog.
Following contest is a last man standing match. Making his way to the ring from Pensacola, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion,
Not a good guy. He's not a bad guy. He's just the guy. And at this point in his career, that is flat out undisputed. WWE Tag. The minute the opening notes of his song hit, Roman Reigns changes the feeling in the building. All that is yours. Plain and simple. One of the most dominating superstars of recent era. You can go ahead and say Cole of all time.
He gets number 4 among men in the year. 385 pounds.
The earth trembling with each step. Roman's an absolute force of nature. Terrifyingly powerful. And you start to feel like there's nothing Strowman can't do. There is one thing we know for a fact Braun Strowman can't do, and that is be stopped. The monster among men is unbelievable. Byron, ever since Strowman's arrival in WWE, I think we all knew that he was a dangerous man, but I don't think anybody truly realized what he was capable of until his rivalry with Roman Reigns.
Oh, I'd agree, Michael. And to say that Strowman opened a lot of eyes during that rivalry would be a gross understatement, especially when you look at what he did to Reigns while inside an ambulance. The abuse these competitors are about to put themselves through, with the hope of being the last one standing, is almost hard to imagine.
Guys, we absolutely have to elaborate more on Strowman in the ambulance. Remember, not only did Strowman brutally assault Reigns and put him in the ambulance, we followed him turning the ambulance over with Reigns inside of it. And you know what? It's a miracle that Reigns didn't suffer career-ending injuries that way. Stop. Good grief. And butt to the back of the neck. Huge toss. What Strowman fans for some reason are worried about here. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle. Some of the all-time greats in this business utilized the running power slam as their finishing maneuver. None of them had the utter force that Braun Strowman's version possesses. And the beat goes on. Headbutt to the back of the neck. What a chancery. Trust me, if you're a WWE superstar, this is not where you want to be. No way. Set him up. No reason for that. Set him up. Nice Russian leg sweep. Let him do his job. Oh, see that. But he's got to capitalize now. Here's Roman Reigns in position now. This could be it, guys. Let's look at that again. What a move. Knocked him right off his feet. Yeah, no kidding.
And this match is going to continue. Oh, Strowman dodged that one. Beautiful technique. Making it look easy. Uh-oh. Set that for it. Strowman doing it right. Job of turning that around. He's got him on his heels and shows no signs of letting up. Fox. What impact. We're seeing 2 outs. That should do it. That should be the final blow. Great one-on-one action here tonight. It doesn't get much better than that. And Reigns knows how to play one game as good as anybody. And he's sizing up the target. Stop. Good grief. He's fighting back here. I expected nothing less, Cole. When this guy's on, look at it. Man, let the ref do his job. Both of these competitors have so much resolve. It's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down. And the piece goes on. Knocked off his feet. Now that's a takedown. Stop block. Oh, man, what a hit. Knocked right off the apron. This match ain't over yet. Best is getting in a taunting match with Reigns, because we'll lose. Absolutely DDT. Who knows what's going to happen? This match can move anywhere. Send him out. He's always had the ability to take it up a notch. Strowman dodged that one. A striking blow. How can Roman Reigns be put on the offensive quickly here? I'm not sure how much more he has to give. He wants to win this thing. He's going to need to make some changes here. There's no way he can stay in this match if he doesn't find a way to fend off this attack. Sure, he'd rather not be on the receiving end here, but let's not lose focus of the fact that he's in far better shape than his opponent right now. Roman Reigns is out to prove everyone else in WWE is a failure. Here we go. He's not bringing it like this.
The end is near for him.
He's just holding it like this.
Now, Roman Reigns needs to capitalize on this opportunity.
Big time takedown right there. This might just be it for him, Michael. Roman Reigns wants some air here. Given the amazing shape these competitors are in, I'm not sure it's even possible to keep one of them down for the 10 count. And Roman Reigns is your winner. Let's take another look at the incredible hardcore action.
Some pretty good give and take in this match. There's the highlights.
Out he goes. That'll do it every time.
Here is your winner, Reigns.
Extremely impressive look, guys. The Roman Empire grows as Reigns continues to conquer his opposition. It'll be interesting to see the fall following this big singles win here tonight.
Making his way to the ring, from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 236 pounds.
Challenging Maxwell. See how ridiculous you sound, Michael Cole, and his wife, Brenda McIntyre, and the senior bald guy there, and the Wolfgang guy in the full court. Should be tired of no applause.
And here's the from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, Bobby Lashley.
Things just became absolutely glorious. Can I get a hallelujah? Hallelujah! From you, Byron. How many times we have to go through this? I've been practicing all week. Haven't got any.
the sky is truly the limit for the glorious Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode knows how to make an entrance, and he's got the substance to back it up. Big time last man standing match kicking off here. Oh, what a backbreaker. Just ugly impact. Hooked up. No one's backing down here. What an impasse. Oh, damn it. To the body. Matches from the In Your House era would have to be December 1996 Altogether Rules match between the Executioner and the Undertaker, which many say was a precursor to today's Last Man Standing match. Slam down hard. They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. As Byron was saying, Armageddon Rules was undoubtedly a precursor to today's Last Man Standing match. The difference then, however, was the referee began his 10 count only after a superstar pinned his opponent for the 3 count. And on that night, as Vince McMahon said on commentary, the Executioner was executed by The Undertaker. Right down the apron. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. It's no secret, guys, that the Last Man Standing match tests a superstar like no other contest. Nowhere else do the rules dictate you must decimate your opponent so they cannot answer the count of 10. Not over yet. Inverted backbreaker. Ow! Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Not sure how much he has left. Here it comes. He's got him. Uh-oh. Looking for the exclamation point. I can't believe this one's over. That could be it, guys. And this match is going to continue. DDT. Whoa, Bobby Roode able to avoid damage. Nice. That already dodged that one. Easy. The look wasn't finished. Oh, he reverses it. Oh, close by. Oh, down he goes. That was impressive, Cole. So how much more Bobby Roode can take? They're finding out. Looks to me like he just hit a wall. Look at this. He is worried. The ref did his job. This match has been non-stop since the bell rang.
This match ain't over yet. Well, this is a look at. With the earth-shattering spine buster. That was glorious. That might have done it, Cole. Bobby Roode setting it up. Hallelujah. Come back. He will go on. Oh boy, he is rolling. Dodge that one. Elusive. This war is over. That's twice in. He knows he's in trouble. This one is over. The wreck wasn't finished. This has been a war. Boy, this has just been pandemonium. DDT! Man, let the ref do his job. What a match this has been, guys, and it's starting to look like these superstars are beginning to feel the effects. Not over there. What a strike. Uh-oh. It's starting first in the ring is shifted. Whoa, that hard to dodge that one. Easy. Uh-oh. Oh, that's the impact. He's making a statement here with this attack. I'll tell you what, this is one they'll be talking about tomorrow at local school, that's for sure. Look down. Oh, shit breaker. Given the amazing shape these competitors are in, I'm not sure it's even possible to keep one of them down for the 10 count. And the beat goes on. Well, he knew his modeling career. Oh boy, he is rolling. But can he follow up here? Running FTO points. Nicely done. Here we go. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? No reason for that. I really can't believe what's gone down so far. This match has been even more physical than I thought it would be. A minor miracle might be needed to revive the mentality. What these guys gave everyone their money's worth. Here's another look.
Overall, this match was average at best. But not every match is going to be memorable. In fact, I've almost forgotten it happened already. These guys showed flashes in this match. The flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show here.
Here's the winner, Artie.
This guy looks like he's going to tear through the entire locker room. Just like that with the reason why I love this job so much.
The following contest is a last man standing match. Making his way to the ring from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 198 pounds.
One of the most exciting athletes in all of WWE. The luchador is ready to fight. This young man here is an incredible talent.
And here's the corner from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 200 pounds. Roderick.
Roderick Strong really didn't find much success here in NXT until he joined the Undisputed Era. Everything about Roderick Strong is inspiring, from his messy upbringing to the way he trains like a machine in the gym. Roderick Strong is a threat to everyone that opposes him in the ring. You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano. Last man standing matches are about as barbaric as they come, guys. It's all about pummeling your opponent to the point where they can no longer stand. Roderick Strong now spends his time in the square circle for one reason: to give his son a life he never had. It's that motivation that adds a little extra torque to Oliver Strong's devastating backbreaker. It's more than appropriate that there's a mysterious aura around Sin Cara, since the name itself in Spanish means faceless. But that's just the beginning. When this thrilling luchador hits the ring. Uh-oh. We've seen Sin Cara unbelievable victories over much larger opponents. Just take a look at the faceless one's victories over the likes of Titus O'Neil, Rusev, and the bitter rival, the Lone Wolf, Derek Corbin. The faceless one's capable of so many amazing maneuvers from the top rope. It's hard to keep track of. You should be grateful that I'm here to do that for you. He looks a bit off his game here. He's really going to need to create some space for himself. Yeah, but we all know how tough he is, Cole. It's going to take a steamroller to keep him down to the 10 count. It took Roderick Strong over a decade of sports entertainment to hit NXT. He used to fight so hard for every opportunity, never take shortcuts. That is until he aligned himself to the Undisputed Era. Yeah, and that is what is perplexing to me, Michael. For so many years, Roderick Strong did things the right way, but he simply had a change of heart, and he affiliated himself with the kings of shortcuts. Byron shoelace for perplexing me. I recognize that you were perplexed by Roderick Strong's sudden affiliation with the Undisputed Era. But Strong was a superstar who only sniffed great success before joining Cole, O'Reilly, and Fitz. But Roddy must have got tired of being second best, tired of always playing from behind the 8 ball. For years, it may have been Roddy versus the world. But now, with the Undisputed Era, Roderick Strong is just evening up the odds, man. Seeing Cara in a little bit of trouble here. You know, I'd say matches like this really drive superstars to take risks they normally wouldn't take. An example that immediately comes to mind would be Shane McMahon's actions in Unforgiven in 2003. Look at how Sin Cara electrifies WWE. Here we go. This is going to be bad for Sin Cara. To elaborate more than that Unforgiven 2003 match Perry was talking about, that might be some Shane leap off the top rope of the Unforgiven set down toward his opponent Kane. And unfortunately for Shane, however, Kane moved at the last moment, and it was all academic from there. The referee couldn't count to 100. Shane was not getting up. Oh, he was rolling. Wait about suplex coming. Ooh, must come down. He might have just ended this. One thing you always have to take into consideration when you're in there against Sin Cara is the luchador's incredible speed.
Yeah, try. He's not going to go quietly. No superstar worth his salt ever does. Suplex. When a superstar is as dynamic as Sin Cara, presents several problems for the company. Clearly, what we talked about earlier should be a superstar quality with colliding with faces. Where's Sin Cara now? Sin Cara's bread and butter is taking it to the sky against an opponent, which is why it's of the utmost importance to try and wear faces go down and keep it down. He's lining him up. Schoolboy, what now? I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Sin Cara might have just set the end of this match in motion. Competition, guys, but by my calculations, a last man standing match is more than 3 times as good as a traditional match. After all, you only need to keep your opponent down for a 3 count in a traditional match.
Takes it. Let's take another look at these guys in action.
These guys showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire.
And these highlights show very well.
Some pretty good give and take in this match, as the highlights show.
And this is how he ended it.
Here is your winner.
What singles were here, guys?
For all those years crafting his offense with the style of the backbreaker,
Craft the win. And that'll do it here for this one-on-one match. I hope you enjoyed it as much as this live crowd appeared to have enjoyed.
oh yeah!
Never so dangerous. Back here on NXT, where it all started. Ever known a prime example of a superstar who's not afraid to put in the time? The superstar who's not afraid to put in the work to achieve her dreams.
Taking back. Making her way to the ring. From Dallas, Texas.
Oh man, still not officially underway. No official or unofficial involvement here.
Big time slam!
Vicious. This is going to be big, one way or another. Mandy Rose has been successful in WWE, but she also has less than honorable distinction of being the first person eliminated in both the inaugural Women's Royal Rumble and Women's Elimination Chamber. Michael brought up Mandy Rose's lack of success in the Royal Rumble and the Elimination Chamber, but I have to say she didn't have the luck of the draw in either case, drawing spot number 4 in the Rumble and being the first person out of a pod in the Elimination Chamber.
Quit judging Mandy Rose. Only God can judge Mandy Rose. She's been deemed God's greatest creation. Mandy Rose was the victim of a conspiracy at the Royal Rumble and Elimination Chamber. She got those bad entrance numbers.
Guys, we've seen some pretty creative finishes to last man standing matches over the years, and perhaps one of the most creative took place at Extreme Rules 2010 when John Cena duct taped Batista's legs together. With the elbow. Right on the jaw. She's starting to take a beating. She's going to need to find a way to mount an offense here. How she responds to this is going to be very important moving forward. She simply cannot take her out of her game plan. Byron, regarding that Cena Batista match you mentioned, not only did the Animal lose that night, but it was also likely one of the most embarrassing moments of his career.
Of course it was, Cole. Wouldn't you be embarrassed if you struggled to stand because your feet were taped together? Come on. Got the leg hooked. Beautiful technique.
Guys, one of my favorite matches from the In Your House era would have to be December 1996 Armageddon match between the Executioner and the Undertaker, which many say was a precursor to today's Last Man Standing match.
Harsh impact.
As Byron was saying, Armageddon Rules was undoubtedly a precursor to today's Last Man Standing match. The difference then, however, was the referee began his 10 count only after a superstar pinned his opponent for the 3 count.
And on that night, as Vince McMahon said on commentary, the Executioner was executed by the Undertaker.
Not over yet. It's no secret, guys, that the Last Man Standing match tests a superstar like no other contest. No one else, the rules dictate you must decimate your opponent so much that they cannot answer the count 10. We're looking at complete domination here. He's turning the tables. Ain't turned yet. Still got some work to do. Hooked up. Suplex. The thing about the unique rules of this match, as Michael was saying, is that superstars will go to amazing extremes to keep their opponents down for a 10 count.
Oh, that's the truth, Saxton. Last Man Standing has definitely resulted in some unique usage of everything from weapons to pay-per-view sets and everything in between. Oh! You know, I'd say matches like this really drive superstars to take risks they normally wouldn't take. An example that immediately comes to mind would be Shane McMahon's actions in Unforgiven in 2003.
This match ain't over yet. To elaborate more than that Unforgiven 2003 match Corey was talking about, that night we saw Shane leap up the top rope of the Unforgiven set down toward his opponent Kane. And unfortunately for Shane, however, Kane moved at the last moment. And it was all ever moved is a little whippersnapper.
She got all of it there.
We have Mandy Rose competing here tonight. Let's talk strategy, Byron. Let me start.
Actually, I'll take this, Cole. There is no strategy when taking on Mandy Rose. She's God's greatest creation. You literally cannot compete with that. Case closed. Question over.
Look at these two giving it their all. There's absolutely no quit in them tonight. Oh, here we go. The referee is watching this one very closely. At any moment, he'll have to call this match if one of these combatants can't get up. Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring. She's starting to falter here. She needs to find a way to get back on the offensive here.
She's not looking so good here, guys. She's going to need to find a way to fend off some of this offense, and quickly.
Luckily for her, she can afford to take on a bit of offense here. She's still in really good shape compared to her opponent. Clothesline! Right in the back of the neck. She is on fire. She's countering nicely now.
Yeah, a second ago,
She was almost done. When she gets an attack mode, look at it. Incredible. Wow, what a vertical suplex. You're not going to win many matches absorbing punishment like that. And the beat goes on. This isn't going to be good. DDT. What impact. And look at this jump. Andy Rose just too quick. She's not careful. Things can get control and I think they're about to. Look at her go. Andy Rose just too quick. Oh man, she's right now.
at this point, it looks like even the winner of this match will walk out of here beaten back.
Face destroyed. The ref wasn't finished. Given the amazing shape these competitors are in, I'm not sure it's even possible to keep one of them down for the 10 count. We will go on. Going for the rope. Thanks to JBL with a following slam. Looks like both these superstars have found that little extra something to keep themselves going here tonight. And this match is going to continue. Oh, God, that hurt. Hart's impact. Always into that. She's not looking good here, guys. Man, she's got to get herself together here. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. She wants to finish this.
Going for the big looper snapper.
He's back in full control now.
Oh no, I don't like Mandy Rose's chances in this one.
The referee is watching this one very closely. At any moment, he'll have to call this match if one of these combatants can't get out.
This one goes. He did it. And can now stand proud.
These women put on quite a show. Here's another look.
This match wasn't exactly a bodybuilding, but we can't expect every superstar to be in their A game every time, I guess. Overall, this match was average at best, but not every match is going to be memorable. In fact, I've almost forgotten it happened already.
Here is your winner, Amber.
Extremely impressive win, guys. That's a big win any day of the week, on any show, in any arena, myself.
It'll be interesting to see the full following this big singles win here tonight.
Making his way to the ring, Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
Here's his family legacy as a badge of honor that fuels his confidence. That cannot be broken.
He carries his business on his broad shoulders. He will continue to do so well into the future.
Roman has that swagger. Roman has that confidence. And Roman has that message to the entire roster of WWE. If you think you can stop me, try.
Good luck with that. All right, Byron, try.
The 2 minutes for the Undertaker at WrestleMania. And well on his way to the all-time great. The greatest.
From Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds,
Most decorated combat athlete in history. Brock Lesnar is adding it to your house.
You know that? WrestleMania back in 2015, Brock Lesnar fired me out of my shoes on Monday Night Raw.
after that one.
It really made my career because you replaced me on play-by-play, and the world realized how bad you were and how good I was on that night. So the spears all the way. I thank Brock Lesnar for that.
That is not good.
I talked to a lot of superstars who have faced Brock Lesnar, and there is one common denominator between them all. They say once you are in the ring with Brock Lesnar, you are never the same.
Because you go to
Suplex City! Tried to pick out a modern-day version of the irresistible force meeting the immutable object. I point them right at the battles we've seen between Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Michael the Beast and the Big Dog have crossed paths a handful of times, and every encounter seems more destructive than the last.
That's no small feat considering the war they had in their first match at WrestleMania 31.
They still may nickname say it right. Big Dog.
I don't think we're going to see too many headlocks and arm bars in this one, guys. This might work in a traditional match, but not in an environment like this.
I mentioned the start of Reigns and Lesnar's wars. WrestleMania ended inconclusively with Seth Rollins capturing Money in the Bank. Things got personal in 2018 as the two clashed again.
Oh, you can tell Reigns was livid at Lesnar's schedule as Universal Champion, but Lesnar made sure the Big Dog was punished, pummeling Reigns at WrestleMania, and then escaping with a controversial cage match at the greatest Royal Rumble.
What a style! Good grief! He's like, man, you gotta believe this one's over. Slam. Look out. Roman Reigns is starting to feel it. Dodges that one. Roman Reigns just too fast for him.
Right to the spine.
Now it's Lesnar taking some punishment. Well, he knew this was going to be a fight heading into this one.
And I'm sure a lot of people are expecting him to be the last man standing here. And he very well may be. But right now, it's not looking so good for him.
There's no doubt Roman Reigns has a long career in front of him. The guys, if he chose to hang him up today, I'd say he's a surefire Hall of Fame. Focusing more on Michael's Hall of Fame argument, I definitely agree that Reigns belongs. Just look at everything he's already done, from WrestleMania main events to WWE Championship reigns and everything in between.
Seems like a silly argument if you ask me, but hey, I'll play along.
I also agree.
Reigns is slam dunk Hall of Fame. He get him twice as a member of the Shield.
The seat you might say.
Wrong maneuver.
I think you know what this is. Lesnar just deeper in this way out of this one.
And at this point, you have to wonder if he can recover from this.
Regarding that Cena Batista match you mentioned, not only did the Animal lose that night, but it was also one of the most embarrassing moments of his career.
Of course it was, Cole. Wouldn't you be embarrassed if you struggled to stand because your feet were taped together? Come on.
Big time slam. Vicious.
I'm a mathematician, yet by my calculations, a last man standing match is more than 3 times as brutal as a traditional match. After all, you only need to keep your opponent down for a 3 count in a traditional match.
The body's taking some abuse here, but nothing that can't be shaken off. Nice. I think it is clear that Brock Lesnar is feeling the physicality of this matchup. You can't help but wonder. That's what he was looking for, Michael. Brock Lesnar was getting overwhelmed. You got to wear your opponent down. Find that little weakness that can help you end up with a victory. Cheers. I don't know how much gas he has left, guys. Chances just went from bad to worse. The longer this fight goes on, the more wear and tear on each competitor. Who's going to have enough to pick up the win? This match ain't over yet. Except both these superstars have got that little extra something to keep themselves going here tonight. Goes down hard. Beautiful technique. The Brock is feeling it. Good luck to you. Lesnar. How silly. That's how you put an exclamation point on a match. Cheers. Oh, let's see that again. Definitely worth the second look. Vertical suplex. He gets it with a reversal. Look out, there he goes. Right off his feet. It's too fast for him. Controls the pace of the match. This guy. He's the and there it is, boys. It's first to spot. Not where he wants to be right now. Hey, he got himself into this mess. He's got to get himself out of it now. There's no toppling the Roman Empire tonight. Racing for that. And this match is going to continue. One wrestler just too fast for him. I'm sure it's too here. And this is what makes it. The Raiders out for the record rounds in WWE is a failure. He's got it on his heels and shows no sign of letting up. We have seen some. Here's a spot, Michael. This is exactly what Roman Reigns needed. All the momentum on the side of Reigns. To his job. It's Roman Reigns putting together here. Okay. Beautiful. But I gotta say, I'm shocked. I really thought that's going to be better here tonight. Wow. Let's see that again. Man, he is simply a walking highlight reel. What's Brock Lesnar putting together here? Oh, boy. Roman Reigns can be a little over the top sometimes. Definitely works there. I'll tell you what, this is one they'll be talking about tomorrow at work or school, that's for sure. He has something big planned. That's the impact. He's in big trouble. Roman Reigns is being controlled. Roman Reigns is in big trouble here. Sloppy. Referee is watching this one very closely. Any moment, he'll have to call this match. Nobody's going to ask him. Oh, man, Roman Reigns is really feeling the pressure. He controls the press of the match. Like this guy. This is bad, guys, and it's starting to look like these superstars are beginning to feel the effects. And the heart throws on. Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys. This match ain't over yet. To the right three. Roman Reigns is absolutely on fire right now. Taking out any more damage here could very well be the beginning of the end. Dumping. Suplex. Here we go. Given the amazing shape these competitors are in, I'm not sure it's even possible to keep one of them down for the tank. Now mess up the back of your neck. Suplex. Roman Reigns is going to be a little over the top sometime. It definitely will still. This guy's getting a 12 back of Reigns. Goes the move. This is it. And that was a hot shot for him. But you know what I think about throwing the time at this point. Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around. He's got him on his heels. He shows no signs of letting up.
Remind me, how many times have we seen that tonight? They all just like,
The referee is watching this one very closely. At any moment, we'll have to call this match if one of these combatants can't get up. A miracle might be needed to overcome this beating. Shoulder tackle. And this match is going to continue. There he goes, crashing to the floor. Not over yet. Now back to the ring. Slam. Man, let the ref do his job. Vicious. He's making a statement here with this attack. Slam. This one is over. Lesnar is in a real battle. This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a blue card. Superstars are doing it right now. They've got to be exhausted. And one more time. This has been a rule. Here we go. Back inside the ring. Wow, look at the range of speed control. Suplex. He's got the nice hands that shows no signs of letting up. Every time. He's really off fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? How much more damage one person could take? You are. And this match is going to continue. Record reigning seems the ice. Really feeling the pressure. He has a right where he wants him. His finisher. Take it on the speed here. It's moves like that that make it so dangerous. Today. Superstars really operating in fumes here last week. So, they can finish him up here. I can't believe everything that's transpired this far. It's been so physical. He's done it. He stands tall over his competition. Now let's take a look back at these guys in action. I'm not easily impressed, but even I thought that match was one of the best I've seen in a while. Look at this. These superstars game as good as they got, and these fans got their money's worth for the opening bell. Takes it down in a major way, too. Takes it down. You gotta love that kind of aggression. Now that's making it a win. The Royal Empire grows as Reigns continues to conquer in opposition. I'd say that match certainly lived up to SummerSlam's historic and prestigious night. The Hall of Famer, the Phoenix, true pioneer.
The following contest is a last women's standing match. Making her way to the ring from Buffalo, New York, the Amazon, Beth Phoenix.
Without question, one of the best, most purest natural athletes we've ever seen in WWE.
Here's her from the Region City, the champion, Charlotte.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at one of the reasons that the women's revolution has become the women's evolution. From the spearheaded a move that can take this women's division to a level of competition it has never seen before. I heard you bring the queen her proper respect back there. multi-time champion, history maker, record setter, legend in the making. Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
I don't think we're going to see too many headlocks or arm bars in this one, guys. Those might work in a traditional match, but not in an environment like this.
Oh, done. Oh, God, that hurt. What a stop. Good grief. Damn it. Ooh, what impact. That's the impact. Charlotte is showing some wear and tear here. Charlotte's got to do something to it. What she did was natural.
This is where we find out how tough she really is, bro. A match like this can be so exhausting, both mentally and physically.
She's definitely slowed down here a bit, but that doesn't mean it's the end of the road for her. Not by a long shot. Charlotte turns it around. Nice move. Girl, face buster. Man. The smartest thing a young star can do is learn from a veteran. And Charlotte is the best in the wrestling business. The nature ball. Ric Flair.
If you're lucky as a rookie, you can bend the ear of a trainer or a visiting legend for a few minutes. But Charlotte has had 30 years to learn from. Corey Charlotte's levels of the game is limitless thanks to Rick. If you're learning from the nature board, it's like an advanced class every day.
Imagine having Flair DNA to start with. Then you have the wisdom of Ric Flair in the sky as the winner.
She's already Hall of Fame worthy, and she's only getting better.
I'm no mathematician, guys, but by my calculations, a last man standing match is more than 3 times as brutal as a traditional match. After all, you only need to keep your opponent down for a 3 count in a traditional match. Oh, talk about getting flattened.
Yeah, she's going to be feeling that one for a while.
On the topic of traditional matches versus life. And stop.
I don't ruin your leg.
I knew it was only a matter of time. He counters before it's too late. Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now. Things are getting bleak for Charlotte here. This may very well be the beginning of the end for her.
Well, her chances certainly are looking good right now, guys. But as long as she's clearly unexpected to fight, that's just the kind of competitor she is.
Yeah, I've seen some pretty creative finishes to last man standing matches over the years, and perhaps one of the most creative took place in Extreme Rules 2010, where John Cena duct taped Batista's legs together. Going for it out here. Regarding that Cena Batista match you mentioned, not only did the Animal lose that night, but it was also what's been one of the most embarrassing moments of his career.
Of course it was, Cole.
Wouldn't you be embarrassed if you struggled to stand because your feet were taped together? And stop!
I don't ruin your leg.
And she knows how to make a comeback. Taking the ball. Slam! And strike.
the ref do his job. If you're in a one-on-one match with Charlotte Flair, what kind of strategy do you employ to score a win against the Queen? You know, Charlotte doesn't really have a like Rick did with the Four Horsemen. In fact, Charlotte's made enemies out of most of her allies. His singles contest tag event. Here's another quick look at some of the highlights. That's a woman on a picture. He's saying we didn't earn this one here. Maybe it's not solid. Boring with this. Here comes the Queen.
The following contest is an extreme from the Queen City, a SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte.
Charlotte was part of the group called the Four Horsemen with Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Becky Lynch. Wow, has Charlotte evolved from those times? Many believe Charlotte is the greatest of all time when it comes to history-making moments, capturing championships, and excelling inside the ring. So nobody does it quite like Charlotte Flair. And you can see the respect the WWE Universe for Charlotte. That Phoenix, a true pioneer.
And her partner, the Crimson Phoenix.
Without question, one of the best, most purest natural athletes we've ever seen in WWE. It doesn't get any better than the beautiful twin sisters, Nikki and Brie. Two sisters who have had almost parallel success here in WWE. Former women's champions, women's champions. Who you guys was that? It's a long road, a long period here for the Japanese. The Bells returning their bond is stronger than ever. And their own reality show, Byron's favorite, Purple Bells. I really got to give it the moment when I want to watch it. We don't like it. You have competitors on the level of these women, you just know it's going to be a great match. Impact. But what a stop. Good grief. What a strike. Wow, what a leg sweep. Pushing the knee here. Stop. Leg snap. That's going to hurt your hamstring. What the? Shit. Oh, God. Right to the arm. Hyperextender elbow. Now the vicious leg break. Look at the fork. Oh, my goodness. This hurts. And it's Nikki so taking off her feet now. We're not going to win many matches down there. I can tell you that. The suplex got Phoenix in some trouble here. She might just be a little overwhelmed. Some good technique right there. Look at Nikki go. A gut suplex. We'll see how long she can keep it up. Okay. But isn't enough to end it? Jeez, I'd like Nikki Bella's chances and shoulders up. And she kicks out at two. Not yet. But duck, back suplex. She's a long wire when she's plugged in. This might be it. Oh, my. Looks like Charlotte is coming into some trouble now. Queen's in jeopardy. You can bet there's still plenty of gas left in her tank. You gotta believe this one's over. We're looking at complete domination here. Incredible. There's a lot of force behind that one. And incredible. There's a lot of force behind that one. This does not look good for Charlotte. Shit. Charlotte is measuring. You can see the confidence just flowing from her. She's got it. There it is. You see, hear that? I'll be checking it out. Here she comes on the counter. We'll see if she can turn things around. We got to go. Oh, it's good. She's got something in mind. Check right to the next section. I think we know what's coming up next, Michael. Indeed we do. Selection. Nice. Got it down. This is Charlotte's best chance. And Charlotte does what she does best. Incredible. There's a lot of force behind that. Look at Nikki go. Charlotte. There it is. You keep hear that? And she saw that great spree. But she had to let her damage was done. She was on fire. Incredible. There's a lot of force behind that. Incredible. There's a lot of force behind that.
And sure is your winner. That match is worth another look. Here we go. Wow. That was some seriously painful action to watch. What you hate, right? But it's actually been more exciting. I remember this part very well. These ladies weren't world beaters in this one, but the match provided a few fireworks. People here tried to do better. And I knew these two were a great team. I just didn't know how great. But they really just what a great test team. Thanks for watching, everybody. Two.
The following contest is a three-woman match. Introducing first, from Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 200 pounds.
The Millennium Man has arrived. Get on your feet and applaud over there, something. Hey, you picture this thing. Hey, boy, are you Jim the Hawk? No, I am. That's why I'll never be one. He was once the hottest free agent in the world, and then he broke the walls down. Coming to WWE. And WWE has never, ever been the same again. Oh, that's pretty good.
And his partner, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Chris Jericho.
fired. I heard rumors that you may make the list. No, don't say that. Don't get too circle. Any ideas? Intercontinental champion 9 times, which is a record. Former undisputed world champion. A surefire future Hall of Famer. The one and only Chris Jericho. The ring says it's time to play the game. What's in this place?
From British Columbia, we get 265.
This is Triple H's world. The spotlight is his own. A Grand Slam champion, one of the all-time greats. Former European champion, former Intercontinental champion, tag team champion, and WWE champion. Triple H is right where he belongs in the spotlight with the eyes of the WWE universe fixated squarely on his triple physique. Broke into the main event scene, the likes of the Rock, Mick Foley, Big Show, on WrestleMania 2000. Has never looked back since. Technicians to ever lace up a pair of boots. And Surefire's first ballot Hall of Famers. Everything he's created in the ring and out. The cerebral assassin has arrived. The mood is changed.
And his partner from British Columbia, weighing in at 255 pounds.
It's all about the game and how you play it. And nobody plays it better than Triple H. The cerebral assassin, the sadistic son-in-law, the chairman of WWE. So many incredible moments created by this man and etched in history. If there's one thing we have learned about Triple H, he will do anything and everything to advance his career. The 14-time world champion, the cerebral assassin, one of the all-time greats, trailblazing
Triple H is taking off the suit and tie, stepping into the ring tonight to show why he's still the game.
Man, this one is just packed with so many great matches. But this one is definitely most anticipated.
The King of Kings, Triple H, is looking at imposing tonight than at any point during his dominant 20-year reign.
Normally, I hear you pissing off the last fire. That segment's actually pretty spot on.
Well, folks. Sidewalk slam.
Oh, it was aggression, just pure brutality, not easy.
Nasty impact. Jericho struggling again. Well, to make a tag team atmosphere appears to be getting the best of them here. He goes for the cover. That wasn't even close to 3.
Jericho's rock and roll attitude will not be quieted so easily.
Oh my God. Oh, the last back. Jericho struggling again. Looks like the man let his guard down there for a moment and cost him. Well, Chris Jericho simply so much so in fact that the man is a rock star both in and out of the ring.
And for the appearance of Don, ladies and gentlemen, Cole means that literally. Not only is Y2J the man in the ring, but he also is the front man for his own heavy metal. He can turn it on in a hurry.
Harsh impact. As Corey mentioned, when Jericho is not competing at WWE events, there's a good chance he's playing with his band. Given how dedicated he is to book. He's looking good now, guys.
And Triple H
He's going for the tap. Oh, they're not done yet. Not even close.
not yet. There it is. It's locked in.
Yes! Truly devastating, though.
That's one of the most effective stretches you will ever see.
Still the Lion's hammer. Look at the angle of the body. But he's got a careful look now. This is Jericho's chance. This could be the 20-point goal. Will Triple H even be able to continue? How can he pressure the game? Vicious point. Drop his feet. That's a takedown.
And Triple H is feeding off the energy in this arena.
Not sure how much he has left. This night could be over for Chris Jericho. Slam. Oh. Chris Jericho's middle name might as well be Showboat.
Yeah, but it's all about sustaining that. That's what we can do.
What do we got here? Chris Jericho is on the wrong end of an offensive campaign. Simply put. Back down here, he gets the shoulder up. Wow. Watch out here. Chris Jericho is just a step behind there, guys. A terrific reversal by Chris Jericho. Oh, man, Chris Jericho's in trouble. Looking for the walls of Jericho, trying to roll on his belly. Who's got it? Walls of Jericho, locked in. Can he finish the shot? Clothesline. Willfully delivered.
Chris Jericho fading to bed. And at this point, how much more does he have? It's over. What's going to happen now? Can he do it here? Just before 3. That was real close. If he was there, a lot more punishment. I can promise you that. You can turn it on and put it slap down the bar. You can't believe this one's over. The Jericho struggling out of the car. Man, Chris Jericho is just relentless. There it is. It's locked in. Yes! Wow. What a move. There is nothing comfortable about that. Oh boy, he is great. Wait a minute. Let's go. That is a huge opportunity for Triple H. He's got the shoulders down. Big ball. In it to the foot. You got a nice look at that one. Take a look. These guys show flashes. The flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well. This match wasn't exactly a barn burner, but we can't expect every superstar to be on their A game every time, I guess.
Here are your winners.
Another exciting tag team match in the way. The Bulls have got this bonus to even think about speeding up. Just my opinion. You may be in New Orleans tonight. Thanks. Triple H is taking out Superstar 79 trying to show up. He's still the game. So, this is going to be a blast for him. Let's go. He drops. What a stop. Really? Slam. Oh, nasty impact. Jericho is struggling a bit. So many variables for him to take into account here in this tornado. It's early, but if things stay the way they are, winning this match might just be a pipe dream for him. Nice. Talk about dismantling your opponent. Showing off some of his speed there. There. There it is. Chris Jericho's done it all. He's competed in Canada, Mexico, Europe, Smoky Mountain, ECW, WCW, and is one of the most decorated superstars in WWE history. Jericho is struggling a bit, and it's so hard to create space for yourself in a tornado tag team match such as this. I witnessed all of Chris Jericho's tenures with WWE, the years of Jericho, if you will. Chris Jericho's been beloved, he's been despised. Here's the goal. Things won't be dethroned just yet. Got too much experience. Oh boy, he is. Hold on, guys. This isn't just in reverse. Did you hear that? Whoa, Triple H dodged that one. What a strike. They turn it on in a third. Very good technique. The game starting to come back over here. Guys, he's going to have to turn things around quickly if he wants to win this thing. A very crucial point in the match for him here. He simply cannot let his opponent gain too much momentum. Now he reverses it. He's a long way on the 3 count, I can tell you that. Not even close. Ooh, great. Yes, this is all over. Here's the cover by Jericho. When this guy's on, look at him. And he gets the shoulder up. Just not enough damage done yet, Cole. Oh, boy, he's got him covered. And he kicks out. That's that corner now. This Jericho's middle name might as well be Shober. Look at that kick. Oh, boy. There's no power. Not down here. Not again. He shook him down. I can't believe he had the energy to kick out of that. Kick out of that 2-1. It may have been a slow count. And the game stays in this one with a kick out. Wow. He might have it. It's linebacker by the game. Now it's time to count. This leg could be a lot of speed. Cheating here. And it's a kick out of 2. He is not going to go down that fight, Michael. You can turn it on in a hurry. Right to the spine. A suplex. He's in trouble. Look at Jericho strutting around like a proud in-house rooster. Incredible power. Wow, what a vertical suplex. Oh boy, he is rolling. Here's three. He just won it, Michael. Will he be victorious? There's the pinfall. In the victory. These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look. That match wasn't much to look at, but at least they gave a little bit. Kind of like Selena. Oh, I can't believe this. This was another great moment. That match certainly won't be on any rest of the year, that's for sure. I love these girls. Who doesn't? I don't.
The following contest is an extreme rules match.
Where's this going? I think it's about to be a highlight reel. Oh, now we have a feeling this can happen. Byron, you only harbor ill will toward Peyton and Billy because you can't sit with them in catering.
Absolutely not. I harbor ill will towards them because I've never seen two ladies who derive so much joy from gossiping and tossing shade at anyone they choose.
Peyton and Billy simply enjoy one another's company, spreading the good word around the locker room. Using the elbow as a weapon. Oh. Scoop slam. Gotta wonder how this is going to end, Byron. Whatever happens is not going to be good. I can tell you that. On the shoulders here. Not for long. Look for a rough landing any moment. What a start. Good grief. Unbelievable athleticism. He's taking out some offense here. It's the very unknown that can sometimes hinder a woman in a tornado tag team match such as this. From the looks of things, it just doesn't appear to be tonight. But hey, it's still early enough for her to get back into this thing. Up and down. What a slam. What a hurricane. You gotta believe this one's over. Just took it right away. It's over. Hey, boys, man, just put this one to bed. Hey, boys, looking for the fisherman suplex. Fisherman suplex. The crowd's on the end. She kicks out with relative ease. Gonna take a whole lot more. Bang! Running towards the line. With precision. Not sure how much more Maurice can take. Momentum is clearly not on her side here in this tornado tag team match. It's all been over. The bus still knows that this one's over. There's no way she can come back from this. What does Carmella have to do to regain her coach? She'll need to find a way back on the offensive if she wants to be successful here in this tornado tag team match. Wow, Byron. Wow, what a pretty performance. Suplex. Back in the ring again. Hurricanrana. Still guilty against the show. I can't believe what we're seeing here. Look at it go. I don't believe it. And that table control careers by going. He's calling her out. She reverses out of it. Not a second too soon. Close ball there. Hurricanrana. Come on, breakneck speed. Well, Hurricanrana. No, she's too quick for her. She is on fire. Harsh impact. We're going to run steady. I wonder how much more she has left in this. We may be looking at our winner here, guys. Ooh, what impact. I see where she's going with this. Building Australia, his voice to the WWE. This one's over, guys. I don't got that. Nice. That should do it right there. 1, 2. Well, she's got a tremendous amount of resilience, so I think she's got something left here. She's still in this one. Boy, Byron did allude to Peyton Royce's training in Canada. Yeah, she's a product of your best friend, Lance Stewart. Carmella wants to say. What are we doing here? Win the thing! Next time. She's in a bad way here, Byron. Don't count her out yet, Michael.
think she's trying to prove a point here. We're looking at complete domination here. Going for the cover. And she gets her shoulder up. How did he do that? Beautiful technique. Oh, that is the impact. He's got her in her sights. I can't believe he got that attack to the back. We know what's coming here. She's out of it, guys. And she's leaving herself wide open here. If Carmella hits, this one's over. She might have that. She's following all the way back here. Takes her off her feet. That, she goes for the cover. Inside the ring now. Yes! Unreal performance. Let's take another look at what made that matchup so memorable. Some pretty good give and take in this match, as these highlights show. Critics of these ladies in the WWE might not have been very impressed, but they did do some nice things in there. The superstars in this one got after it pretty good from the opening bell. Can't complain about the effort. Technical efficiency to really work result.
Pizza Troy and Billy Kay.
Nice teamwork by these two here tonight.
Look out, girls. These two women don't look like they plan on ever losing.
Well, that'll put a bow on this tornado tag team match. And I think we can all agree that it was exactly as advertised. Dangerous.
Following contest, you face King Kane. All the way to the ring. 116 pounds.
It's the face that runs the place, ladies and gentlemen. John Cena. Someone said he's been running the place longer than any superstar in WWE history. Back down the hatchets. Here comes the monster of the man.
And your opponent, first, weighing in at 385 pounds,
The earth is trembling with each step. I would do anything not to get stuck inside the rings with Braun Strowman. Oh, Byron, I would pay all of my bank account to watch you do these hands. Hey, Michael, what did I tell you through you around? Yes, I am.
little girl. I remember things slightly differently. I was there too, but someone is going to get these hands. The King Slam. I think the look of confidence on the face of Seth Rollins says it all. He is ready. Rollins, one of the greatest of this generation.
And his partner from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins has made a career out of taking risks and seizing opportunities. Seth Rollins has been a multi-time champion, Money in the Bank ladder match winner, debuted it as one of the Shields with Reigns and Ambrose. McKinnon's when Braun Strowman is at the forget about reinforcing the ring. I have someone contacted the local building department to reinforce this arena. And it looks to me like this entire arena is on its feet, and understandably so. The monster among men doesn't ask for permission, nor ask for forgiveness. He simply destroys whatever lays in his path. From Saxton, sports entertainment has never experienced brute force like this from one human being. This is a attack. Seth Rollins looks to have been well scouted. He came into this match expecting a fight, and that's exactly what he's getting. Big spot. Corey, tell me, just how much strength is carrying your corner in his tape? Let's put it this way, Cole. Saxton would never be able to do it. Harsh impact. Braun Strowman faltering some. He needs to create some space and find a way to get back on the offense. I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here. What an eye! Braun Strowman round the mark. What could Braun Strowman do here? The opposite choice. Yet they would have how he has to get here in this very outside team. This match certainly isn't trending in the right direction for him. He's going to need a change in momentum and fast. And boy, he is good. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. He's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? This is exactly what Roman Reigns needed. All the momentum on the side of Reigns. Oh! Ooh, what impact. Reverses that one. This might be it for a moment. No, reverses it.
Seth Rollins finding himself in some big trouble. This is clearly not the same competitor who started this match in such great shape. Yeah, he's in bad shape right now. But come on, it's nothing we haven't seen him overcome in the past. You know, guys, it's not uncommon. John Cena wins. Big Mac John strikes again. A lot of action in that match. Let's have a look.
Here are your winners, John Cena and Roman Reigns.
That's it for this tag team match. And what's the back kick of these guys want? They work together so they can keep it up since birth. Amazing match, guys. Before we move on, I'd like to honor everyone that is Phoenix the 7th on WrestleMania 26.